Hi guys, so today we're going to work on a real life scenario of a car's velocity. So the car's velocity is being measured by the equation given, which I don't like this equation already because in front of t squared, it's a decimal. So that's going to make it harder to factor or use quadratic formula or however you want to solve the quadratic equation. Um, So the first thing I'm actually going to do is I'm going to work on getting rid of that. Now, it's asking when does the car come to a complete stop. So I know that when a car comes to a complete stop, I don't have a velocity going, so that's going to be 0. So once I change the other side to 0, I'm now going to get rid of that a squared, or sorry, that a value. To get rid of 0.5, I'm going to multiply everything by 2. So if I multiply everything by 2, and I'm only doing that to get rid of that 0.5, but I have to keep everything balanced. So whatever I do to one side as well, I also do to the other. 0 will equal, and if I distribute, half of 2 would give me 1, so that's t squared minus 16t plus 60. So keep in mind, you can make the equation work for you however you want. Just make sure that everything is balanced when you do it. So now I have a quadratic equation that technically I would prefer to work with, and I can factor this. So 1 times 60, I need two numbers that multiply to be 60 and add up to be the middle number, negative 16. So those two numbers are going to be negative 6 and negative 10. And over each number you put 1 and split up the t squared. So 1 and t. And you don't have to write the 1. And keep in mind, we're splitting up the t squared when we factor because when we write it in factored form, if we FOIL it, it should bring us right back up to the line above. So for me to FOIL it or distribute, t times t is t squared. If I write t squared in each parentheses, t squared times t squared would give me t to the 4th power, which means that doesn't work. Okay. So from here, the other side is 0. We've got it factored. We're going to solve for the time it takes in order for the car to come to a stop and the velocity to be 0. And we have t equals 6 and t equals to 10. So if you note, there were conditions given. T will be restricted from 0 to 9. So that's gone. So the time it takes for the velocity to be 0, the y value here is 0, for it to come to a complete stop for the car, it would take 6 seconds. All right, guys, I hope this helps.